It's just awful to see an American president. It's disgusting to see an American president. Donald Trump may not like the facts. Donald Trump may not like the truth. But turning away from the facts will only hurt the American people and put lives in danger. Yesterday, every single Senate Republican signed their name onto Donald Trump's plan to cut taxes for their billionaire buddies. Republicans and pundits all seem to be focused on this dispute between one bill or two bills. Donald Trump keeps changing his mind. One day he says 2 bills is okay, and then just this morning he wants 1 bill. Trump and Republicans have been all over the lot, and this morning the confusion continues. But frankly, this is all a sideshow. Republicans could do 2 bills, 10 bills, 50 bills, 100 bills. It doesn't make a difference because Donald Trump and House and Senate Republicans are united where it matters most. They want to give their billionaire buddies a tax break and have the American people pay the cost, no matter how many bills. This is going to be a long, drawn-out fight. The debate we begin this week will spill into next week and the week after, and go on possibly further. We will have late nights here on the floor exposing Republicans' hypocrisy on health care, on national security, on job creation, on inflation, and most of all, on where their main focus is, their North Star, tax breaks for their billionaire buddies. Democrats are glad to have this debate with the Republicans. We are glad to expose the truth here on the Senate floor. No matter how Republicans spin it, their number one goal is tax cuts for their billionaire buddies. They are laying the groundwork to defund Medicaid and raise health care costs for tens of millions of working families, all so they can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. Republicans are preparing to cut nutrition programs that feed hungry kids so they can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. Republicans are making it harder for Americans to own a home so they can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. Republicans are preparing to slash NIH funding and reduce the chances that we get cures for so many illnesses that afflict tens of millions. They're slashing NIH funding even as a measles outbreak is breaking out in Texas. All so they can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. Republicans are getting ready to kill thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of clean jobs in order to put more money in the pocket of big oil executives, all so they can give their billionaire buddies another tax break. Of course, Republicans know how unpopular these tax cuts are. I don't hear them get on the floor and say we need to cut the taxes on the richest people in America. Oh no. They'll keep trying to divert and change the subject. Just like when Donald Trump tries to change the subject by talking about the Gulf of Mexico or annexing Canada or building hotels in Gaza. These are all distractions to hide Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the Republicans' real goal. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Republicans are trying to give their billionaire buddies a tax break and have you pay the cost. Republicans can do it in 1 bill, they can do it in 2 bills, they can do it in a whole bunch of bills. It doesn't matter. The end game is the same. Tax breaks paid for on the backs of working and middle-class families. We will not relent. We are going to continue to expose Republicans for what they are doing in giving tax breaks for billionaires. We're going to do it in reconciliation, in the budget, and throughout the months and years ahead, because the American people don't want it. The Republicans are trying to hide it. We won't let them hide it. It's going to be front and center as we go through these debates. On Trump and Ukraine. In a Fox interview released last night, President Trump spoke about the war in Ukraine. Rather than speak the truth, to quote the president, "You should never have started it," he said. He was saying that to President Zelensky. This is disgusting, and it deliberately distorts the truth. It's just awful to see an American president. It's disgusting to see an American president. The FAA. The more Donald Trump and DOJ indiscriminately hack away at public agencies, the greater harm to Americans' well-being and even their safety. The FAA is a good example. Just weeks after the deadliest plane crash in a long time, and just as we see more incidents around the country, President Trump has fired hundreds of FAA workers, including air safety personnel. Firing people whose very job it is to keep air travel safe is nothing short of reckless. Now, the White House accused us of linking the crash of the Minneapolis flight directly with FAA cuts in staffing. Nothing could be further from the truth. I simply said that when there are fewer FAA personnel, the skies are less safe. Does Donald Trump deny that there are fewer FAA staffers? Does Donald Trump deny that when he fires FAA workers, including workers who focus on safety, it makes travel less safe? Of course, Donald Trump is obfuscating once again. He doesn't want the truth to come out. But he should correct course immediately and halt these firings, because the safety of the skies is at risk. Now, of course, we know that President Trump ignores the truth. But we need to speak the truth when people's safety is at stake. Here are the facts. Something went terribly wrong on the flight that took off from Minneapolis. That's clear. An investigation is underway, and as I said yesterday, I await their results. Similarly, something went terribly wrong a few weeks ago on the flight from Kansas to Washington, D.C. that claimed 67 people's lives. And here are more facts. Donald Trump and Elon Musk have fired hundreds of FAA staffers, including safety specialists, the very people who keep our skies safe. All so Republicans can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. Why? Why at a time when incidents in the air and on the runways and in our airports seem to be increasing, why would we cut the very people meant to prevent them? Simple. Donald Trump and DOJ are doing it like they're doing so much else, so they can help their billionaire buddies with another tax break. I hope the results of these ongoing investigations into recent incidents will produce findings that Congress can implement to save lives and make the skies safer. In the meantime, we must prioritize American safety and not cut vital FAA jobs. These are the facts, plain and simple. Donald Trump may not like the facts. Donald Trump may not like the truth. But turning away from the facts will only hurt the American people and put lives in danger. That is a fact.